You guys can see me because I cannot see you. I legit had to take an early lunch today. Let's just cut right into the meat and potatoes. For real, for real. Quit allowing people and things to put demands on you and to push you. That's where I am at mentally, and I know that a lot of people are there mentally. I'm illegally parked, that's why I'm looking back. And I got to get out of it. Like, my blood pressure last night was sky high because I stayed at work until 9 o'clock. And I just felt like I didn't accomplish the things. I have a personal goal on myself. But then it's just like when I do get to work and I've got 46 voicemails and a good 10 emails. And sometimes people being not so nice and saying, oh, you're BS and oh, you're avoiding me and stuff like that. We have like this saying in my office, keep it professional, keep it professional. And in real life, it relates to keeping it calm. Don't fly off the handle. Don't allow things to make you fly off the handle. How do you do that? Like, I didn't want to take early lunch, like, but I had to. I just had to, like, step away. I just felt like all of this pressure, like, from things going on with people around me in my personal life to things that are happening in my workplace, things that are happening in my own life. It's just so many freaking demands. Like, everybody is demanding and pushing you and trying to force you to do things that you probably are not comfortable with. That's when all the conflict comes in. I'm gonna have to stop recording out here because this is like a really hot lunch spot and I don't want people from my job to know that I do YouTube, and I'm very serious about that. But yeah, it just feels good just like step out here and get some fresh air and just take a deep breath. Like, I was telling one of my good friends some of my personal information, and she was like, girl, you know you already suffer from high blood pressure, so calm yourself down. And it is so important to remain calm. Like, if you ever feel like yourself boiling up to the top or you can't take it anymore, to immediately remove yourself from the situation. Get to walking. Don't even talk about it. Don't even share it. Just get up and walk away from it, because sometimes people don't know how serious things are with you or how serious you're taking certain situations. And I do want to stress over and over again that don't believe what you see on the outside. What you see on the outside is not the reality of life. You know, the people that look like they have it the most together and are the most happiest normally have the most demons and hidden issues. Now, I'm not trying to say that I'm one of those kind of people, but I'm saying I know a lot of people like that in my personal life right now, and sometimes it can be a stressor because you want the best for people. You really, really do. And then you also want to do your best. So I feel that you end up taking on all of this extra. And I was reading this book last night called The 12th Month Year about getting things done. They were not talking about just making plans, but also like executing things. Like, it's not about just what you want to do or what you actually do. It's, are you actually executing things well? Are you making them happen, and how quickly you're able to? I'm not really a fan of the book because it sounds like somebody who drinks coffee with all these different coffee drinkers in the world. But whew, that big old bug. Take a deep breath, y'all. You're not the only one that is stressed out. You're not the only one that is under pressure. You really just have to take it. If you can't take it day by day, take the AM and then the PM. Like, right now, I am under so much stress and so much pressure to do well at where I am, as well as to do better and to grow outside of where I'm currently at. And I've got a personal intuition right now that's telling me that I've got to make some major changes. And then it sounds crazy because I can't talk to you guys about it. One day I'll be able to give you all the details, but I called somebody else and they brought a subject up to me, and I was so freaking like, I know I'm not crazy. I'm very just aware, like how they say you really do have to learn how to read between the lines of a lot of things in life, whether it be personal or corporate, but definitely in corporations. I know it seems like, oh, she's talking about this, she's talking about that, but the main thing is being aware of demands and things that are pushing you in directions that are not the best for you. Sometimes you have to be quiet and tell other people around you to be quiet so you can figure out what's the best thing for you to do with your situation, because there is always a solution and you got to keep living. And when it concerns work and bills and finances, sometimes you got to get away from them. You got to you got to step back and say, no, I'm not going to let y'all take me out, because one thing I know, the corporation is going to eat and feed people. You know, y'all going to eat and feed people. So if I fall over and die, you know, or just give up, I'm just not even going to let that get my happiness. Does it get overwhelming? Yes, it does. I won't lie to you and be like, oh, life doesn't get overwhelming. But you have to have the coping skills in your life to live your best life. And that's important. I'm definitely going to start recording over here because everybody eats lunch here. But, yeah.